Hi everyone. Right, what I've got here is a little chest. And then I got this, which is, when I can get the video to load up, from Tresors Deluxe. That's Lucy. They're selling lots and lots of different products, and two of the products that she sent me, which you will see in the video when it's done, is the Butterscotch Adirondack Watercolour Wash, which is the one I love, and the Crackle Paint Tattered Rose. So we're going to use, I'm not sure if I'm going to use them both, but for now we're going to use this one. And then here's a little box that I'm going to use it on. Now, what I've got to do is give this a coat of paint first. Or do I? Because you don't have to. Now, I'm going to. On this particular occasion, I'm going to. See, the thing is, I wanted to, I might do the black. Oh, no, you say. Oh, yes, I say. Let me just even get hold of the black one before... that's it. There we go. So I've got this Bob Ross, the black gesso. Now, I use lots of different gessos, but the best one I've ever seen is this. And you get 473ml, which is for £9.95. And I got this online. So just type in Bob Ross, 473ml. Black gesso, and it'll come up. They do sell it. Some of them are selling it for £30. Don't go making that mistake. Get the cheaper one. It's exactly the same, and it is. Just some are trying to make more money. Now, what I've done as well is I've got 4 little feet for my little box. Like that. Now, I'm not quite sure, because that'll have to lift up like that. Yeah. I was going to try and do something else with it, but never mind, we'll see. I'll see as we go along, because I often change my mind, as you know. So what I'm going to do right now is I've got some little balls. They've got nothing on the end, apart from a flat piece, and then a little hole. And what I'm going to do, so is that. These are little spools. Is try and put these on and make that stay. So I want them to stand up. See, they'll stand up like that. So that's that one. Let's get this right. You stand them up on end first and then turn them up the other way. That's fine. So I've got all 4 of those that I need. Sorry, but I'm still full of cold, a head cold, but it'll go, thankfully. So what I need now is my paintbrush. Now, yesterday I had a good... Oh, here it is. I'll use this one. And I'm going to put the paint onto my mat.
I just want to make sure. Yeah, that's what you're going to have to watch, is when you open it, it's got... I'm just going to show bits with me painting it black. Well, that can't be helped. But we'll have to leave it out to dry quite a bit, I think. Right, what I've done now is I've just popped on the feet. I know they haven't been painted yet, but we're not fussed about that at the moment. I'm just going to try, because for some reason, that's better, not stood very well. I don't know why that is. That's come off, but don't worry about it if it does come off, because you can just glue it back on. It's fine. It wasn't in the right place for some reason, but never mind. The glue will sort that out. That's better. Yeah, and we'll paint that back up again. It's the lid that I am bothered about now, because I'm going to do the crackle on it now. I didn't want the crackle on the sides, I just want it on the lid. So let me think. We'll just have to be careful. So give it a good shake. And this is from Rangers Distress Crackle Paint. Try and scoop it off the arm. The thicker you put it on, the thicker the cracks will be. So obviously the thinner you put it on, the thinner the cracks will be. Now, I'm not fussed if it's, you know, not everywhere, because you can just spread that out with the brush. But what I like about it is the pink on black, or I could have reversed it and done the black on pink and done a different technique to crackle the black, but this will be fine. Now, this is not the technique I would normally use. If you go on to if you're on my channel, of course, and you're looking for something, type in crackle jennings644. The way I normally crackle something will show you, and it comes out beautiful. It really does. So that's the lid. I'm not going to leave that to dry on its own. Don't do that. We're going to take the heat gun and we're going to help it along. So it's starting to crack now. Isn't that gorgeous? Now, the technique I would have used, if I was doing my own technique, the cracks themselves would have been just black, because it would have separated the paint. This doesn't, unfortunately, but it's fine. I'm quite content with that. I'm not sure how close I can get that, but you can also see the tiny cracks. I do it until the thicker stuff bubbles. That gives it a little bit added texture. See how it's bubbling? Just to give it a more aged look. Now what I'm going to do is I am going to take the spray, the colour wash, and this is a butterscotch. And I'm just going to spray it from the edge. See, like that. And then what you do, I'm going to take a wet wipe. Actually, I'm going to take a brush. I'll do a brush instead. Just a nice, soft brush. And brush that in like that. What I might do is just pop some on there, on my mats. And just brush that in. Like that. And then just brush over. And then what I'm going to do, like I said, is take my wipe and just blend that in. Blend it in. And you see the difference. And it just gives you that aged, really aged look. Isn't that fab? I'll just put that to one side. And I can wash that in a minute. Now I'm going to dry that off. I know I've used the pink one, but it is a crackle medium. You can still use it. And then paint over them. Now what I've got is this. I've got to get the right bottle. Yeah. This is the Decapatch, and it's the glossy glue. And all you need to do, if I can undo it, I might use the same. I'm going to use the same brush, I think. Yeah. And I'm going to seal this. I'm going to seal all of this colour in. The only thing is with this, you need to work quickly because it will lift the colour. See, it's lifting that colour. You must work quickly with it. See how it's lifted that? Well, that'll do. I'm fine with that. I'm going to need that out because I want to do the rest of the box. I actually like all of that. I like that. Do you know what? Sod it. I'm going to do it all. I actually like what it's done. So I need to go get some water. I'll be back in a minute.
Okay, we'll just turn that around, use up what we've got left. Just need a little bit more. Okay. That's really pretty. I love the top as well now it's been sealed. So what I'm going to do is just simply seal the rest of the box. Shame to waste that little bit, but sometimes you have to. Right, I've got this like a lever to hold the handle, to hold that lid up, or to pull the lid up. So what I'm going to do now, when I can find my point, I've got a, this is actually a pick that I used to use in fossiling, and it's made of stainless steel, and it's fantastic. So it's served me well, and I think I paid, when I bought it, was about £8 for that. You know, and I've used it and used it and used it, and it does, I think, if I remember rightly, unscrew somehow. I've never been able to do it. Right, what I'm going to do is just paste the, I'd say that was about the centre. Just going to paste the hole in, pop in the handle section, like so. Now what I've got to do is to make sure that that handle, which doesn't always go the way you want it to, see? And if I do that, that means the handle's like that, and I don't want that, so that really shouldn't happen. So what I'm going to do is have to cut it, I think, split that this way, because it is a split pin. And then just let me hopefully cut that piece off. There you go, that's done it. Yeah. I've now got a little handle on there to open that, which I do like that. Now, as for decoration or something like that, I really don't know what to do. The thing is, I've got this and it says live, love and laugh, which I really just want to put on there. I don't want to do anything fancy. I want to see the box. I want to see the work I've put into it. So I think we'll use the glossy accents to glue this on. That way it won't come off. I'm just gonna even that out. there. Yep. Live, love and laugh. Just for decoration, I've got a tiny wee mouse that is a brooch, which I'm going to keep on there, I think. He's going to be glued on. I need to get that little bar in like that. I just think we should have a little mouse. Now, he's lost a tail. That's not very nice, is it? He's lost a tail. I'm going to make him one, I think. Here's my gold wire. I just need to cut a small amount. Like that. And then I just need my pliers to there we go. Like that. There, my little mouse has got a very long tail. And I'm just going to make sure that it is bent into shape. Like let me use my spike to get it into place. So daisy. Move into place, play nicely. There. Now what I'm gonna do, just to be on the safe side, is drop a little bit of, it dries clear so it'll be fine. Just to drop a little bit of glue there, which will help it stay. There we go, put my needle back inside my glue thing, tube, pop that back on, put that away, put that away. Oh, come on. Right, so what I've done is I've just made a little tail for my mouse, because he lost one. I've got live, love and laugh on there. Do I want to change the colour? Yes, a little bit. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to try anyway, is just to use a bit of the alcohol ink. That's what I'm going to use, alcohol ink. So I'll be back in a minute. So this is just a little bit of the Letraset ink. It's the same as the Rangers one. The difference between that and this is you get more of this for the money and it's cheaper. Letraset. Now I don't want this perfect, I just want to colour it. So I need to get that off. A bit of thread on. Oh, it's glue, isn't it, you silly old woman? I don't mean silly old woman as in old. No, I don't mean that. There we go. That's just darkened that to what I want. I can soak that. Just going to pop on the heat gun to dry that. That's done that. And that blends in much better. So I just want to see the box. I think it's a travesty if you cover up some of your artwork that you've done. Not very strong at all, these boxes. It's made of paper mache. But anyway, that'll dry. I'm going to pull this back off. And then inside, you know, I can put all my bits and pieces that I want to give as a gift. So again, it's another gift box. Like that. So I hope you like that. I could use a sealer. I probably will, just to seal the legs and give them a little bit of sheen. But I think that's quite nice. A nice little box. Looks like it's taken an awful lot of work, and it really hasn't. Thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye bye for now.